What's up everybody, my name is Cap the Everyday Gamer and welcome back to Minecraft. This is part 26 and I just want to show you real quick, the only thing I really did is I did what I said I was going to do in the last episode, and I edited the terrain file within Minecraft and changed the glass so it's more visible. I added a baby blue tint to the corners just so I can continue to see it, because you know, without it I originally just took it all off and made it completely clear. Yeah, I took it all off. But then it made it really difficult to actually see where it was, and I caught myself walking into it a lot. So I left a few little specks here and there so I can still see it, but overall it looks a lot better. You can see my winter wonderland is still nice and prevalent, hasn't melted yet. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out and explore. I'm going to hit a direction I have not ever been before and see what I can actually find. So to start with, I need to make a compass. Actually, I'm going to make two compasses and you'll see why. 1, 2. When you make a compass, it automatically points to your spawn. It's just the way it actually works. See, I'll show you. If you got it in your hand, you see the little needle, it turns as you go. Well, my spawn is here in the house because I have my bed upstairs. So now it points directly towards my bed. It's always going to point that way no matter where I go. It's always going to point this way. So that's pretty cool. In case you don't know how to make a compass, that's how you do it. Okay, let's see. I need to make some paper. We'll take 9, I think is more than enough. And to make a map, you basically create a frame like that, and you throw a compass in the middle, and poof, you got a map. Now in the game, you know, I've done a map tutorial before, so I'm not going to go real in detail about it, but you see how it says map_0? That's the, you know, that means it's map, the first one you ever made. Now, as you walk around, it opens up and explores and basically just kind of shows you the world as you go. It opens up blocks and you can see it, but it can only go so far. Once you reach the edge of the map, it stops updating, and that's when you do another map, and that's where you get map_1. See a creeper out there? Let's see if I can snipe him, because why not? Goodbye, creeper. Okay. As I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to explore. I have never been very far over the mountain that way, so I'm going to crash for the night. Let's try this a little closer. Go to sleep. Awaken, sweet prince, and we are going to head out into the world and see what we can find. I can already see a couple spiders, so I'm going to have to deal with them. Like that one. Come on, pig, go get him. You know you want to. So anyway, I'm going to try and go exploring. I got my compass and my map, so for this episode I am going to head out in the world. I restocked my supplies, I repaired all my weapons, I got all my arrows, got some torches, got some cooked pork chops, and we are good to go. So hopefully, I got a pumpkin in case I need some additional light. So hopefully all will go well and we're going to go have some fun. Like I said, I've been pretty much every direction. Since I got this nice frosty wonderland for some reason that just appeared out of nowhere, this lake that's over here. Oh, that ain't cool. Start off with a skeleton. This journey's going to suck from the get-go. Where'd he go? Oh, hey there. There we go. Alright. Now you cut that crap out. At least I got some food regenerating. Anyway, that lake, you can see it's frozen over. So I walked across it that direction just to see what I could find. Okay, now something I wanted to mention to you guys is, if you aren't already, you really should come follow me on Twitter. Highly recommend it. It would be very beneficial, it would enlighten your life, and it would just make everybody happy, including me. Now, anyway, the reason why is because, well, as everybody knows, lately YouTube's been kind of being a turd when it comes to notifying subscribers such as your lovely selves that we upload a new video. So, I always tweet out the links to the videos I post, and that's just an easy way for you to kind of keep track of when I upload a video. Secondly, oh, darn it. Here pretty soon, and I don't know exactly when, I haven't set some sort of date yet, so don't quote me on it or start asking. I'm going to try and do a live stream of me playing Minecraft, whether I'm doing a build or just kind of roaming around and playing. And I'm going to do it on twitch.tv. I have an account there. It's twitch.tv/cap00, just like my channel name here is. So that's, you know, really easy to find me. as I said, right now I've got nothing on there. I haven't even installed the software necessary to do a live stream, but I plan on doing one sometime in the near future just to give it a go and see what it's like. And what that means is if you want to and you're available when I'm actually live streaming, you can tune in and you can, sign into the site, register if you have to or whatever, and you can be a part of the actual chat. Meaning, as I'm playing along and you're watching me, there's a live chat there and I'll be paying attention to it and I can answer questions. And if I'm able to, and I'm going to try and test it out and see how it works, I'm going to try and hook it up so I have my mic set up. So if I see a question on there, I can just say, the answer to your question is blah, blah, blah. So that you don't have to wait for me to pause the game, sit here for a second, and, type out an answer. I can just say, that's a good question, so-and-so. The answer to that is blah, blah, blah. So, anyway, you should really follow me on Twitter, because anytime I'm doing a live stream, or anytime I'm joining in a live stream, I will be doing it on Twitter. Because, Twitter and probably Facebook. If you don't have, if you're on a Facebook and you just want to like my page, I don't post a bunch of pictures of my family and all that stuff. The only thing I post on there is just gaming related stuff. Ooh, a cave. Yeah, let's not go in there. So, you should follow me on Twitter, because that's the responsible thing to do. And I'm using the wrong tool, forgive me. As always, in the description of the video, there is a link to my Twitter page and my Facebook page. So, you should come over and hook me up. Sorry, that just sounds stupid. You should come over and hook up and hang out with me on Twitter. It's a much easier way to get responses, because I can get it on my phone, quickly respond to questions or comments or anything you have, and it's just kind of a fun way to interact. And if you post something witty or whatever, I might retweet it. But anyway, that's the quickest and easiest way to get in touch with me and know all the updates when it comes to me posting videos and if I'm going to live stream. And a buddy of mine, which some of you may know, Loyal Patriot, his channel is Reign Supreme, I'm going to be hopefully joining him pretty soon, doing a live stream of like Modern Warfare 2 or COD 4 or, the Battlefield 3 beta. I don't know yet what we'll possibly live stream, but if I reach the end of the map, so let's see, anything, there's like a whole lot of nothing, but I see some more sugarcane here. So anyway, if I'm going to be able to jump in a live stream with him anytime soon, then I will tweet that as well, say I'm jumping on it there. Now, if you're watching his live stream, of course, you'll see him playing, but I'll still be in there and can answer questions in the chat, and, well, you know how that kind of stuff works. Let's see if I'm on the map again. Okay, I'm back on the map. We're going to head this way, because obviously that way is a whole lot of nothing. I've never been over here, as I said before, because I want the map to be, fully ungenerated in this area, so all the little bits and pieces that load when you walk into an area aren't here, and maybe I can find a stronghold or a cave or something useful like that. We'll see how it actually goes. I found a bunch of cows, which is good for leather, so we'll just kind of keep on going and see where we can get to. It's about noon, so I got some time left. Oh, big fall. Wait a minute. Aw, fail and a half. I just went in a big circle. Let's go this way. I need to look at my map here. Okay, we'll go back this way. Nice big canyon looking thing off in the distance. Ooh, I see a tree. Maybe we'll run into something besides snow. Find me a new biome to explore and see something useful. I do have to say, having all this frozen, or this ice over the water is making it a whole lot easier to travel around versus, having to swim it or use a boat and slowly plod my way across the water. But, as I said, I've never been to this area, obviously. So, we're kind of anxious to see what we can come across. When it becomes nighttime, obviously, it's going to be a little difficult to see. So, if it gets to the point where it's, a pain in the butt to try and continue on, what I'll do is just build me a temporary shelter and wait till morning or whatever and just continue on after the sun comes back up, because it's a pain to do the editing to get it so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. I tried to adjust all the brightness. I've got the brightness meter, lever, switch, dial, however you want to word it, the brightness thingy in the options. I've got it turned all the way back to normal. which is okay. I mean, it helps me see when I have it all the way up, but I know that I rely on it too much, and I forget to throw torches out and things so you guys can see. And, well, I want you guys to be able to see it since you're the ones watching it. Kinda defeats the purpose if I'm the only one that can see it, since I can see it while I'm playing it. Know what I mean? Okay. Let's see what's up here. More trees. No way. Where is my dang map? Ah. Well, okay. Okay. Lots and lots of fail. Oh well. Oh well indeed. And I'm saying oh well because I don't really have any other option for it to be anything but oh well. I didn't realize I was circling all the way back around to my own house. So, oh. Well, now that my food meter is a little bit low, I'm not exactly regaining any health. So I need to be careful about taking some of these high falls. Well, that just kind of sucks a little bit. Looks like I got some diamond curtain thing going on in the background there. Huh. I guess I could, let's see, how much, let me see, none that way, really not much that way. I guess I could angle it off that direction. Oh, move the map, can't see. That is one drawback about the map, is it is a bit of a pain in the butt to see what you're doing. Whee! Oh, that was good. That was good. While I'm here, might as well drop off a few things I picked up, because, well, I don't want to have a full inventory and actually find something useful, like a dungeon or a cave or, you know, something like that, so to save a little time, I skipped just a tiny bit forward by putting all the crap in my inventory, or my chest that I actually wanted to save at the house, and then I went ahead and hopped in the bed so I could start a brand new day again. I'm going to head this way, over this mountain range, that direction. I really haven't been that far. It's an area of the map that I haven't unloaded before. Unlocked, opened, viewed, however you want to word it. I haven't been here. Having some issues talking. And from what I can tell from being up in the mountains earlier and stuff, this looks like an area that I haven't really spent much time in, so maybe I have a better luck of finding something useful. But we'll see. So anyway, as I said, as I didn't want to, you know, have a extremely long, super long video and stuff of me basically just putting crap in my inventory, you know, moving it to the chests, and then watching me sleep for the night, so I just cut off about a couple minutes worth, but I didn't do anything else. I did scarf down a pork chop just to refill my health bar, because, well, I wanted to. I didn't want to die. I don't like dying. Not a fan, no sir. Let's see, I don't want to venture off the edge of the map, so I'm going to try and just stick around to about where the corners of the map will be and see if I can find something useful. So, whoa, hold on, let's try not to fall. It is hard to see while you're carrying a map, by the way. In case you don't know this, you look down and it blocks the ground, so it's hard to do some platforming. Quick question here. Since I'd mentioned earlier in the video about me doing some live streaming of Minecraft, it's something quite a few people have asked me to do several times, and I'm, you know, kind of getting to the point where I'm all for it. I think it might be kind of fun just to see, you know, get to interact with you guys on a, you know, one-to-one basis, basically, as in, you know, you ask a question, I can answer it right then. But is that something that very many of you think you would actually want to, you know, come over and watch? Assuming that, you know, I'm going to play for an hour or two, would you feel it'd be worth it to log on and fire it up and watch me play Minecraft for an hour or 2 hours, whatever, in one night? Because if you do, then, you know, I'm a little bit more apt to probably planning on doing that. But, you know, if I decide to do it and it turns out to be a bust, as in, you know, not many people care to see it, or it doesn't really, you know, show that much potential, whatever, then I may just scrap the entire deal, because, well, you know, I don't want to live stream basically and be playing the game for an hour or 2 hours basically and have nobody to watch it. Because if I'm going to do that, if I'm going to play and nobody's watching, I'll just record an episode like this and then you can watch it on my channel. So yeah, last week, or last Thursday I think it was, my very first Yaosha Lines video actually went up. You know, I did a video on their main channel, just kind of a, hey, what's up, my name's Cap, sort of, this is about me sort of video. Well, the actual channel I'm a director for, which is the Yaush Alliance, my last video went up, or my first video went up. I started a brand new adventure mode, and thus far all I've done really is just kind of gather some supplies a little bit and sleep. That's all I've really done. Alright, let's see. Keep going this direction. So anyway, it's kind of cool. I really got to stop doing that. It's kind of cool that it went up. It got pretty good feedback, I guess. One thing definitely about a community channel is that, you know, you're going to get a lot more, I hate to say hate because it's not necessarily hate, but you can get a lot more negative feedback from a larger community. And personally, I think a lot of that has to do with people just thinking along the lines of, you know, I should be a director. I don't know why I'm not yet. I've asked them. I put out good content. I don't know why I'm not a director yet. And so until they make me a director, I'm going to hate on everybody who already is. That's kind of what I envision it to be like. Now, I may not be completely correct, but, you know, as I've said before, guys, you know, I wish I could make some sort of trend or whatever to where, you know, in YouTube, you're not able to click the dislike button without leaving a comment as to why. You know, it's there basically just to let the person who made the video know what you think about them. But if you don't leave any kind of feedback, they can't fix, you know, problems. If there's a problem at all. Now, if you're just kind of one of those douchebag trolls or whatever that likes to go through and dislike a video just for no damn reason at all, pardon me, then, you know, you're kind of missing the entire concept, but not much anybody can help you with on that one. But if you actually watch a video and you just don't like it, that's understandable. You know, not everybody's flavor is the same. You're going to dislike some things that other people might like. That's just how life is. But if you see something like, you know, I just don't really like the way such and such is, or, you know, it's too hard to see, I don't like your voice, your face makes me want to vomit, you know, something like that, leave a comment and say why, but don't be a, you know, don't be a jerk about it. Oh crap, fell off again. I don't know why this whole trend of being a jerk on YouTube has become such a common thing. I mean, I know trolls will be trolls and whatever, but still, it's a pain in the butt. Big pain in the butt. So let's play around with some ice here. Oh, that's a little cave there, which would have water flowing in it if it wasn't frozen over. Do some ice skating. That's what Notch needs to put in the game. You can craft some ice skating boots so you can zip along this frozen water area a little bit faster. That'd be kind of cool. A little cave area here. I'm trying to stay within the boundaries of my own map here so I don't... It's kind of weird how this is rendered. You know, this nice little flat... I don't know why this is this way. It's kind of cool though. These perfectly little flat walls. Just gonna keep following the ice here. See what I can come up with. Oh, that'd make a cool little house right there in that cave. It's already carved out. See, this is the type of area you hope renders when you're getting ready to do a massive build project, because then, well, you're already started. You don't have a whole lot you have to do. Clearing out that land for a big build project takes more time than actually building it most of the time. Oh, and I made a decision, I think. You know, last video I'd asked you guys what you think about the concept of using creative mode to do builds and stuff since it's actually in the game, or whether it'd make me a hypocrite. And I think I'm not going to use creative mode. And the reason why is because, you know, one thing that separates my builds from other people's builds as far as creativity goes and stuff is the fact that I don't use inventory editors, I don't use map editors or any of that other stuff. So, you know, when you see something built there, you know that every single block was placed on my own, every block was gathered on my own, and, you know, all of that, it was all done legitimately. And I hate to say that because it always, that term is so used so wrong lately, but you know what I mean is, you know, I actually put forth the effort and the time to do it, you know, from scratch. And if I use creative mode, then what makes me different from anybody else that, you know, fires up inventory editor, gives themselves infinite blocks, or, you know, they use too many items, or world edit, MC edit, something like that, and, you know, spends 2 hours and they build this nice pretty map. I'm like, yeah, it looks better as far as detail goes, but you look at mine, I'm like, I actually built mine. So, you know, and then, like I've said many times before, that is not to say anything against the guys that want to do that, you know, teach their own. That's why it's there. But just stating on my personal opinion that I'm not going to. So if you see me doing a build, mushroom, it's going to be done what I call the correct way, as in I'm going to actually gather the supplies, build the tools necessary to make it, etc. Oh, that's good. I'll just fly off the cliff there. Oh, sweet. Floating continent area. Let's see if this is just a cave. As you've noticed so far, I haven't really found anything. A few little caves and some drop-offs here and there. Make sure I'm not going off the map. But I haven't really found anything at all. Nothing noteworthy. Just a bunch of flat land. I may end up having to bring the necessary supplies and craft more than one map so I can explore a little bit further. But you gotta do what you gotta do. It's not getting dark already, is it? Well, I'll be danged. Let's see here. Temporary shelter time. I don't like doing temporary shelters just because it means I'm having to hole up for the night, and I'm not afraid of dying in the dark or whatever, but it's real hard to see, I know, and it's a pain in the butt, so I decided I'm just going to temporarily stick myself in a little hole here. I'll leave one block open so I can see, but that way I can get out of the way of danger. Let's dig one down too, that way I can keep from getting shot in the head as easily. Stick a little torch right there, and we're going to call it a night here. I'm actually going to wrap up the video here, but I'm going to continue exploring if you guys want me to. I mean, if you guys think this entire concept of me roaming around looking at my map is just absolutely boring you to tears and makes you want to jump off a cliff, consistently get those kind of reviews, then I'll stop. I'll just go back home. I'll head right back to my cave over here, and we'll continue to build on the house. But in the interim, I hope you guys really enjoyed it. You know, I'm enjoying doing this kind of venture out of the world, see what's here, and sadly, there's not a lot here. So hopefully when I continue on, maybe we'll find something fun. Or any of you guys actually playing in my world, if you know where some cool stuff is, you know, hook me up. Say, by the way, Cap, go to these coordinates here, blah, blah, blah. And there is some awesome stuff over here. You know, that kind of stuff is cool. That's one of the things I like about the interaction with you guys, and why I offer the map downloads, is so you guys can sort of play along, if you will, and yeah, let me know if you see something that's worthy of looking at. Kind of open this up on all angles so I can see here, and just hope I don't screw myself. Anyway, we'll pick back up on the next day. In the interim, like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope, let me know what you think about the live streaming thing, if you'd be interested in seeing that at all. And hope you guys have a good one, and I will talk to you later.